Hello everyone. So I'm going to do a quick little training video for you over how to get customers. I have heard from a lot of your leaders and a lot of you that customers is just what we need help with right now. So right now, this is with our special promotion. When you get 4 customers, you get a $100 shopping spree. Now what's really important with that is that $100 can be spent on products for you to use or sell. It can be used on clothing for your business. It can be used on items like more business building materials, your party pads and things like that. So you get to choose what it's used for, which is super cool because not always have we got to do that. So it's super important to get those 4 customers as fast as you can. So here's a couple tips that I'm going to give to you to help you get those customers. First off, you have to be talking to people. The more you're talking to people, that is opening the door to your business. Just think about if any other business you have, you're going to be talking about. If you're opening a salon, if you're opening a gym, you're going to be telling people, hey, I'm doing this. Hey, come, hey, come, hey, come. Tell your friends, tell your friends. So that's what we need to do. The first thing you need to do is start with what we call your chicken noodle soup list. And this is a list of people that if you were sick, they'd bring you chicken noodle soup. Your mom, your aunt, your cousin, your sister, your brother, all these people. And just get a hold of them and say, hey, started a new business. I'm doing this for me and my babies so we can have a little extra money. I can take them on fun little trips, and I really need your support. Can you try a product for me? Give me your honest review. I need to know, can I count on you? And when you say, can I count on you, people are like, okay, she needs me. You're going to get your first customers pretty quick doing that. I was not so lucky. None of my family or friends supported me, so I had to go out there and find them. It's possible too. Like, I have 4 sisters. No one supported me, so it's fine. You'll do it too. The next thing you can do is post on social media. I did a video last night about posting. I don't want you to be green, black, annoying, salesy, spammy. We don't want that. You're just going to annoy people. I want you to talk about the products you want to try, the products your friends are trying, results your friends are having, results you're having, things like that. Share a before and after picture. Talk about the people in the pictures like you're their best friend. You might not know them personally, but if girlfriend looked like that, like she'd be happy. You know she's happy. So make it personal. We want to get away from be my customer for 40% off. We don't want to be salesy. We don't want that. We don't want to be salespeople. You'll just annoy people. So when it comes to talking to customers, you got to talk to them. You got to get those conversations going. The more you have, the faster you get through your conversations, the better. Because bottom line, the more customers you sign, the higher your paycheck. We all started this to make money, so let's make some money. So conversations, I want you guys to write these steps down. This sales process came from my husband. He used to sell cars. He was very, very successful at selling cars. Started this business. My conversations were horrible. I was just having one after another. Didn't know what I was doing. I was like, I just got to talk to people. I got to get people to sign up. And he was like, all right, let's fine tune you a little bit, And he took his current sales process from selling cars, and we adjusted it to a sales process for this business. And once I started doing that, I was having 8, 13 customers a month on average. It's worked really, really well for me. I've always been really good at customers. But you have to go through the steps. And my tip for you is write the steps down, keep them in your phone, keep them in front of you. And when you're talking to someone, say, okay, what step am I on? And work your way through the steps. So here's the 5 steps. I want you to write these down. Find the goal, find the budget, present the product, present the price, close the deal, or get a follow-up. Those are your 5 steps. So we're going to talk about those steps and kind of how to move from one another and maybe some exceptions here and there. We're going to focus mostly on weight loss. That's going to be what a lot of your guys' stuff is going to be. Sometimes people come to you with products, hey, I want to try the wraps. Or hey, I want to try the greens. And it's very important that if you want a customer to be happy, you want them to get results, you make sure they're matched up with the right product. They don't know what they want. They know maybe what they want to try, but we need to find out their goal. Always bring it back to goal. So if someone comes up to you, hey, I want to try the wraps, or hey, I want to lose 30 pounds. You need to talk about how much weight they want to lose. If someone comes to you for the wraps, you say, hey, are you looking to tighten and tone up, or are you looking to lose weight? Because wraps are not a weight loss product. So let's go through the steps. Someone's talking to you, you're talking to them. Finding the goal. If you speed through finding the goal. If you don't spend enough time on that, people aren't going to feel like you care for them. They're going to feel like you just want a sale. They're probably going to get the wrong product, and you're not going to sign the customer. So spend time on that. We want to make people know we care about them. We truly want them to have results. So step one, finding the goal. How much weight do they want to lose? What is their diet like? What is their exercise like? Are they looking to make any changes with that? You know, what is their caffeine intake? Find out all that stuff about it. Even if someone comes to me about stretch mark cream, really not a lot of options, I'm going to say, well, where are your stretch marks? Are they deep red or are they white? You know, how long have you had them? Things like that. Just talk to people. Get kind of that relationship built. So always find the goal. Okay, it's the more information you have, the better matchup you can have for a product. It's just common sense. Step two is finding the budget. Now we're going to do a weight loss example here. Someone comes to you, they have like a 50-pound weight loss goal. You know, you've got their stuff. They're a pretty healthy eater. They're going to try to add some exercise there. This is what I say. Oh my gosh, the system would be perfect for you. It's one of our best-selling products. It gives amazing results. But I want to talk a little bit about what you're comfortable a month spending. When you say that, one of two things will happen. You just transitioned from goal to budget. They're either going to say, hey, what's the system? Because you've created some value in that. Or they're going to give you a number for budget. Sometimes people won't give you a budget. They'll say, well, I don't know, cheap as possible, something like that. And you're going to say, we have products and combinations from $33 to $147 a month. Obviously, the bigger the combination, the more expensive, and the faster you'll see results. Knowing that, does that help you narrow down where you're comfortable? Put it out there. Give them a range, because sometimes people just don't know how much things cost. So kind of put it out there. This is all on budget. You're finding that number, because the last thing you want to do is overwhelm someone with a high number maybe they can't afford, and then they just don't order at all. They never get started. They never fall in love with the product. Because here's the thing. People are going to spend money on something they like. They're going to tell you they don't have money for something, but they're still going to drive down the street and buy McDonald's. So you have to create value in the product, and that starts with posting, and it starts with how you talk about the products. So once you find a budget, you're going to present the product. The reason we do this before we tell them how much it is because we want them to say yes to the product. So you're going to come up with a product and give them a brief 1 to 3 sentence thing about what the product does. So for example, for greens, I'm going to say, oh my gosh, the greens are amazing. I highly recommend the berry. It's a combination of 34 fruits and vegetables. You're going to get lots of goodness in there. It's going to detox your body and really help bloating and weight in the midsection. Does that sound like something you can fit into your routine? So just something that simple is how I'm going to define that. You don't need to go into every single thing it does. They ask more questions, absolutely. But does this sound like something you can fit into your routine? Does this sound like something you can do? Does that sound like what you always want to end with a question that they're going to say yes to? Get them to say yes to that product. After they say yes to the product, we're going to move on to the next is the price. Get them to say yes to the price. So you have their budget and you've got them to say yes to the product. So ideally, the product should fit into their budget. So I always word it with, okay, so luckily this is only blank a month, which is under your budget. I'm super excited for you. If you're ready, let's get you started now and lock you in for that discounted price. Say that. That's all you need to say. At that point, they're either going to tell you, hey, I got to wait till payday, or let's go. So that is kind of how you walk through that steps. Do it that way and be conscious every time you're walking through until you get really a strong hang of it, and keep those steps in front of you and say, okay, have I done enough on my goal? Have I done enough with budget? And slowly walk through those and consciously say, how can I transition from one to the other? You do about 5 to 10 conversations with the steps in front of you, you're going to be really, really good at signing customers. And we all know, the more customers you sign, the higher your check. So you want to be really, really good at signing customers. So hopefully this helps. I'll go do another video tomorrow night to help with your training. But let's get started on this and go get those customers and get all of your $100 shopping sprees. I'll talk to you later. Bye.